What's up, folks? Johnny Lee Reynoso here with Reynoso Global Consulting and My Living Media. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about one quick and easy way to manage your sales team and your, as well, calendar to make sure it is productive and full with opportunities. Folks, have you ever ran a sales team or worked with individuals in sales one-on-one, whether you're managing, whether you own a company or lead a sales organization? You sat down and you said, hey, let me look at the activity you have going on. What do you have going on? And they go, oh, I have this meeting and that meeting and this meeting and that meeting and that meeting and this meeting. And there's just a bunch of things going on and they seem to be very busy and they're always running around. They're always late or they're always moving things around. And you're saying, gosh, this person is probably going to crush it. They should be hitting their numbers. They should ultimately be achieving greatness here at our company. And then you realize that they fall short. They either don't hit their numbers, they don't hit the what I call institutional expectation, they don't manage their time well, just things are not working out and the numbers are reflecting it. Folks, what I want you to do is focus on this. Sit down with your sales folks, sit down with this sales professional and have them open up their calendar. They need to be bucketing their activity, okay, into two areas. Two areas. Now, this is very important. It's very simple, but it's two areas. And I have this in our company. We color code it. When my sales guys are out there and they're busy and they're running around, I look at the calendar. If I see that it's one color, that means one thing to me. If it's another color, that means it's another thing to me. Let me explain. So we have PT and NPT. PT stands for productive time. Productive time. That means revenue generating activity or potential revenue generating activity, whether it's going for a close, having a first meeting, following up on some invoices or opportunities, looking to upsell their customers. That's what PT stands for, productive time. NPT stands for not productive time or not producing time, meaning it's time that I have to spend for some stuff, but it's not where I can generate revenue. Very simple. You might look at this and say, that's juvenile. Okay, I get that. When you have your sales team do this and they actually have to audit their calendar, do you know what happens? Accountability strikes. Boom, a light bulb goes off and they start looking at their calendar, especially when you color code it. When you color code it and you say, for instance, guess what? Green means productive time. Very simple. If I look at one of my top producers' calendar and I see 80% of the calendar is filled with green stuff, 80%. It's green. Meeting with this one about this, meeting with that one to upsell this, meeting with this one to sell that, meeting with that one to do this. It's beautiful. It's green. I love green. First, I love Christmas, so that's why I love the red and green here. But I love green. It's perfect. The second thing is when you have red. And red doesn't mean they're wasting time. Red could just mean training. I have training. Okay, that's not non-producing time, but it's training. No problem. And you can label it whatever you want. Non-producing time, can't sell time, whatever you want to call it. You label it. It's your culture. It's your company. But here, my focus is non-producing time. Time that I can't produce. Training, traveling, vacations even. If I have issues or meetings with my operations team, meetings with my leadership team, meetings with whoever it is, whatever it is, if it's on my calendar, it's got to be either red or green. Guess what? When 80% of your calendar is here, there's no way on God's green earth that you will not be, let me make that green, banking, right? When you spend 50% or greater than 20% here, you're going to struggle. And then you're going to say, but I just don't understand why, boss. I don't know why, Mike. I'm not winning. I have all these meetings. I'm doing this. I traveled all the way to Miami for this meeting. I went all the way to Port St. Lucie for that meeting on the same day. I worked till 9 p.m. But what are you spending time on? Now, look, you need to spend a lot of time sometimes in NPT to get you into PT. If you're a rep that's just starting off and you're cold calling to set meetings for yourself, that's still non-producing time. Yes, it's activity to help you produce, but it's non-producing time. You could call this ST, selling time. No problem. If you have a one-call close business and culture in your business, then cold calling is productive time. But if you're calling to set a meeting for yourself and you're going to go over there in person or do a Zoom call with them, then that activity is non-producing time. And you want to have that. That's why I say 20%, right? Some businesses you might say 30% is acceptable. But here's the deal. Insurance, real estate, automotive, advertising, medical devices, pharmaceuticals, software sales, especially SaaS. When 80% of the business or 80% of the time is spent here, when 80% of the time is right here, forget it. That individual's business is going to go through the roof. They're going to make more money than they could think about, and they're going to be super happy. Your business as a leader is going to exponentially grow, and everybody is going to love being at your company. Folks, make sure that your sales reps have more green than red. Make sure that 80% is over here. Watch your business grow exponentially.